Hello, Own It Tribe. Welcome to Own It Breathwork, powered by Breath Army. My name is Jeff. I'm the founder of Breath Army. In this video, we are going to go through about a 10-minute breath awareness and orienting exercise. So breathing awareness is super important. Start to correlate the way that we're breathing with the way that we're feeling. The way that we breathe and our nervous system are intricately intertwined, and so the way that we feel is directly related to the way that we breathe. If you want to change the way that you feel, if you're aware of how your breath impacts your physiology, then you can very quickly change the way that you feel by changing the way that you breathe. First step to doing that, however, is understanding how your breathing and the way that you feel is connected. We're also going to tie that into an orienting exercise, an exercise that's a really great way to help to calm down the nervous system, bring us into a more relaxed state, helps us perform better cognitively, helps us become more creative, improves our communication, amongst many other benefits. So we can do this practice seated or lying down. It's a very gentle practice, so find yourself a comfortable position to start in. And just take a couple of moments just to close your eyes wherever you are and just start to tune into your body. For the next few minutes, I'm going to encourage you to just let go of your mind, let go of your thoughts. And as you do that, maybe just take a moment just to become aware of where you're starting from. Notice the quality of your mind right now. Notice if it's busy and chaotic. Or maybe you're already feeling nice and relaxed and calm, and as a result, the mind is a little bit calmer as well. And there's no right or wrong answers to any of these questions or observations. We're just observing what is, where we're starting from, and allowing ourselves just to arrive in the space in our body. So just noticing the body, noticing any sensations in the body. Doing a little scan through the body, from the feet up to the top of the head. Just notice if you have any areas of tension or tightness in your body. And see if you could relax or soften your body, even just a little bit more. Releasing some of the holding, releasing some of the tension. And just notice where you're at energetically. Notice whether you're full of energy or maybe you're feeling a little bit drained and tired. And again, no stories or need to attach to any of these observations. Just observing what is present. Noticing what you feel. What do you feel emotionally? Noticing if there's any dominant emotion present. Just feeling into that, observing it, witnessing what's there. And maybe even on a deeper level, you'd like to check in with how your soul feels. How do you really feel right now? And now we're going to check in with our breath. And we don't want to change the breath. Unless for some reason you're breathing in and out through your mouth, try and bring the breath in and out through the nose at this point, and if we can. a nice soft breath. And notice if you're breathing deeply, if your breath is a little bit chaotic or choppy. Noticing whether your breath is fluid and smooth, whether it's a little bit more jumpy, a little bit ragged. Again, just observing what's there. And perhaps noticing how your breath shifts as you bring your awareness to it. And often we'll find just through the act of observation that the object being observed changes as a result of that observation. And often with our breath will smooth out a little bit, calm down, slow down, and relax as we bring more awareness into our body, as we start to connect to the breath flowing in and out of the body. And start to notice your inhalation. And notice as you inhale areas of your body that open and expand. And with your exhalation, notice the areas of your body that soften and relax. And see if you could bring a little bit more relaxation into your body. Keeping that connection to the breath, keeping the awareness in the body. And feeling your awareness in the entire body. Releasing the need to think, just letting the thoughts go. And just giving yourself this opportunity to feel, to just be present in your body, aware of any sensations, and aware of your breath. Now, the next layer of awareness that we want to bring in is just how our body interacts with the environment. So notice any points of contact in between your body and the surface beneath you. You're sitting, noticing your sit bones, pressing down towards the floor. If you're lying on your back, maybe noticing your back of your head, connecting with the surface beneath you. And just feel those points of contact and keep that connection to the breath. Staying with your breath, staying in the body. And just feeling the body and how it contacts the surface beneath you. And if your eyes are closed here, we're just going to softly and gently open the eyes. Keep the gaze nice and soft. And just take a couple of breaths and becoming more aware of the environment around you. So whatever room you're in, maybe not looking at anything in particular at this point, just breathing, being aware of those points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you. And just being aware of the room around you, maybe any sounds that you hear. Just letting those flow through you. Again, we're just observing here, doing our best not to label anything, define anything. Just feeling into what is. And now, with your gaze, I want you just to slowly shift your gaze and just find an object that you can hold in your gaze, in your environment. And as you do that, just softly holding that object in your gaze, connect to your breath, connect to your body, and feel those points of contact between you and the surface beneath you. And notice when you do that, if your breath changes. Notice if the sensations in your body change as you do that. Perhaps you feel tension. Perhaps you feel more alert. Perhaps your breath changes. But just observe what happens. No need to create a story around it. Just observing what is, bringing the attention back to the breath, back to the body, feeling the body, feeling the points of contact, and just breathing with an object in your environment. And now very slowly and very gently, just going to shift the head and shift the eyes until they land upon another object in your environment. And again, we'll just softly hold that object in our gaze and stay connected to your breath. Observe your breath, notice if it changes. Observe your body and any changes in sensation. And notice those points of contact and see if you can hold all those different layers in your awareness at the same time. The gaze, the breath, the body, the contact. And just breathe for a few more rounds of breath here. And one last time, let's very slowly shift the gaze, shift the head, and bring our gaze to another object in the room. Bring the awareness to the breath, to the body, to the points of contact, and hold that object in your gaze. Softly. Notice the breath, notice the body, notice the sensations, and just breathe. And releasing that object from your gaze, maybe just keeping the gaze soft And just feeling yourself present in the room, in the space that you're in. Staying connected with the breath, keeping connected to the body. Feeling those points of contact between the body and the surface beneath you. And hopefully through the course of this exercise, you've noticed a little bit of unwinding in your nervous system, and you may feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed. And this is an incredibly simple exercise, but one that can be brought into our day at many different points over the course of our day. And if we start to feel like we're getting really ramped up and our nervous system is getting really wound up, with practice, this exercise can become very quick, and we can do it in under a minute and really just bring ourselves back to our breath, back to our body, and back into the present moment. And that's a really powerful practice. So I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you in one of the other videos soon. Bye for now.